Hi guys, Tungsten here. So what do we have today? It looks like the worker have listed a pair of new motors and some mini flywheel over here. Yeah, so today I was like looking through the listing and I saw this. Alright, it's a silver new pair of motors, and then there's a pair of white flywheels, right? So, and it advertised that it's supposed to increase the performance for the Phoenix as well. So let's just go through the listing and what do we have over here. Right, so it was listed the pair of motors, and what caught my eye is basically, of course, the specification that says over here 70,000 RPM, I believe, and of course it's silver in color over here. And then there are these two pairs of flywheel over here, is white in color, and then again there is another pair, but this is supposed to be over here it says normal, for the normal kind of motors that they offer, and the one that's in front over here is this one then is for the upgraded motors over here. Right, so some of the pictures, as you can see, they basically apply to the last stage of your Phoenix over here. I believe you can probably apply it somewhere else as well, but then again I believe they put it at the last stage because let's face it, you have like six motors over here. It's going to draw quite a fair bit of amp. You probably don't want to implement it to all the stages, maybe just for the last stage, I guess. Yeah, or if not, you're gonna have to have a very massive kind of battery, right? Okay, so some of the pictures over here. Later we'll take a look at the comparison of what are the different motors that Worker actually offers, and what can we deduce from here, right? So again, just some of the observation. It seems to me that this motor actually comes with this capacitor kind of board over here, which I like. Basically this will have at least like 3 capacitor, okay, to reduce the electronic noise. Reducing the electronic noise will be important for basically if you were to do some kind of programming kind of microprocessor. Well, it makes sense, yeah. So over here, I quite like that. But basically I forgot to mention about the price. So if we look at this is the China dollar. So if I were to convert it, I guess it's around $20 SGD, Singapore dollars. Right, so yeah, we can do the conversion. Right, so if we take a closer look, I can't make up, okay, what is the major difference between the flywheel. I would guess that it's probably the material as well. I do see a dimension somewhere, so let me just take a look. So this is the dimension over here for the flywheel configuration. I can't find the listing for the original black one, but nevertheless this is the configuration, and of course this is a configuration for the motor itself. Let's look at what kind of Worker offers in terms of other motors. Okay, so I believe the one that come with the Phoenix is this one. Okay, the one that is 132, right? They do have a 180, but let's just take a look at the most basic Worker kind of offer is a 130 motor. Then of course is 43,000 RPM, and of course it consumes 13.58. Right, so this one, the second one, I believe is the one that came with the Phoenix itself. This is a 132. Okay, so it's a 43,000 RPM. So compared to the one that they just listed, is actually 70,000 RPM, if I'm not wrong. But of course this consume 15A, so I will assume the one offer will consume a lot more. Okay, so this one is a 180. It probably yeah. So this is a 180 motor. Again, is 43 RPM, but of course it kind of have a higher torque. Okay, 760. Okay, compared to this is 480. So yeah, so these are the 3 kind of motor, and like I say, this is the one offered probably in the Phoenix, if I remember correctly. Then of course Worker also have another one, which is this one, which is their so-called higher specs one, right over here. Right, so if we look at the dimension itself compared to this fella over here, what's the difference? It's basically the length over here is 28.2, which is actually shorter than this one, right? This one is 30.5. Okay, yeah, so I think it does make a difference in terms of clearance, so that's a good thing to know. There is slightly shorter, and of course it doesn't come with the so-called capacitor kind of arrangement. I hope it does come with the capacitor. But anyway, all right, so what about the specs? I can't see the specs on the China side, so I went to this workermod.com. so over here, if you look at that particular one, basically the RPM is still 43,000, but of course the torque itself, I think it should be higher, but of course the stock current is also much higher, 45. So you probably don't want to use like 3 pair of that. Not advisable, I don't think so. But anyway, back to this listing over here. Okay, so I guess it is for the implementation of the last stage to increase the performance of your Phoenix. If you want to, I'm more interested in using this for other setup, of course, and well, more option is definitely a good news. And yeah, so this is the listing for the new Moto. Let me know in the comment whether you are interested. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, support the channel. I'm Tungsten. Bye.